Let's go down memory lane just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're not gonna, I don't know if you guys remember this, but holy shit. This was floating around the timeline today, and I thought, all right, let's talk about this a little bit. Let's talk about this this. If you guys remember before BVS came out, when we were all pretty excited, where essentially the DCEU was going to go, and there was a nice little, it was on the CW. Obviously, you could see the CW that Geoff Johns and Kevin Smith were going to be hosting, and just basically talking about what was going to be happening in these DC films. And it's pretty funny because this clip right here specifically talks about Green Lantern Corps, but there was like a whole thing where they talked about everything. But it's just funny because I love the tweet that this came from. It said this aged like milk. Totally did.
Well, I'll just tell you, we've been to the bottom of the oceans, we've been to ancient Greek mythology, we've been to the past and the future of Flash, into the digital world with Cyborg. We still got to go to space.
So the Green Lanterns and the Green Lantern Corps will be coming to join the Justice League universe.
That was such a weird voiceover right there.
That's every kid's dream, to see all those Justice League characters together. Green Lantern's a big part of it.
See, Kevin Smith was still kind of chunky. He's skinny now. This was back in what? 2016, right? Oh, man. Remember this. Ugh. Man. I tell you, what's going on, James? I remember watching this thing and being very excited. I remember I was living in a, that was two different houses from where I was living now, from where I was living from now. But I remember watching this and being super excited because they were basically going like, all right, it's going to set up, everything's getting set up when it comes to, after BVS, we're going to have a Flash movie, we're going to have a Cyborg movie, and talking about all this stuff. And this was before, of course, Aquaman came out, Wonder Woman, all of that. It was all very exciting. It was just a different kind of time. And now this fucking jackass who is not wearing his ball cap like he normally does, he kind of helped fuck that up a little bit. He kind of just dive bombed that. I love Kevin Smith was all excited for it, was all about it. And Kevin Smith, I know some people have kind of hated on Kevin Smith when it comes to the fandom, but let's face it, he's always been a fan. He's always been supportive of Zack Snyder. And he even some of his information that he heard before the Snyder Cut came out, he heard and he put it out there. He heard some things. And of course, Fat Man on Batman podcast, man, he totally helped get some words out there. He talked about how Darkseid was in it and everything like that. But yeah, this was just it was a different time. We had so much to look forward to. Now that we're in 2021, okay, maybe not everybody feels the same, but there is things to look forward to. That definitely is, but it's a totally different kind of DC films, I guess you could say, that we're going to be looking forward to, essentially. I know not everybody is. Not everybody's looking forward to everything that's coming out, but man, at one point, it was just looking pretty damn good. And, when we actually look at the original slate, we were supposed to already have Justice League Part 2. That's what's sad. We were already supposed to have that by now. Man, that's what's pretty crazy about it. We were supposed to have Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2 by this time, and a Cyborg movie, and the Flash movie. We were already supposed to have it all pretty, But at the same time, one of the things in watching this clip again, little did we know that this asshole right here, who's wearing the iconic, red flannel, I guess you could say, that that's no mistake. I think that's paying homage to, of course, to Clark Kent, what he's wearing, of course, in Donner's Superman, and then, of course, that's been homaged like crazy. They just kind of dive bombed the whole thing where, they were kind of just trying to switch things around. They were kind of changing things around. Little did we know what was happening behind the scenes because, all that stuff. But, yeah, that's pretty funny watching that again, seeing that. Notice that Zack Snyder is trending right now. Oh, isn't that awesome? Ha ha! Geoff Johns never trends anymore. So it's just, that's also kind of great too, where we're watching this right here with this guy and Zack Snyder is trending. Yes, Zack Snyder is trending. So He could suck it, but yeah, it was a different time. Different time, guys. 90s kids would know.